All right, everybody, how you doing? Mike here at the Limo Garage again. Today we're going to talk about shrinkage. No, not that kind of shrinkage, you dirty bastards. All right, seasons are changing, weather's changing, temperature's changing. So when it starts getting colder, what happens when it gets cold? Things shrink. Like heater hoses shrink, radiator hoses shrink. They start causing leaks. All right. Anybody remember science class? All right, see all this rubber down here? Also, the side of your radiator is plastic, okay? What happens when it gets cold? Everything shrinks. So what do you end up with? Little stupid coolant leaks that'll drive you crazy, all right? I'm gonna share with you what happened to us this weekend. It wasn't a big deal. This is our Charger. And went to go move it and noticed a teeny little spot of coolant, about that big, on the ground. All right, well, first thing that happens when you see that on a Saturday, you go into panic mode. So found out what it was, not a big deal, and it had to do with shrinkage. That's right. We're starting to get some cold nights here in Florida, and all you guys that are up north, you know what I'm talking about. Start getting cold nights, go out next morning, take a look underneath one of your cars, you see a little drip there, 99% of the time, it's because of shrinkage. The rubber shrinks, the hose clamp's not tight enough, or the plastic on the side of the radiator starts to shrink, and it breaks the seal. Next thing you know, you've got a leak. All right, so ours was an easy fix. I'm gonna take you right under here and show you exactly what it was on ours. So bear with me as I bounce the camera around while I climb under here. All right, is everybody sick of watching me bounce the camera yet? All right, here you go. Now, you can see right up there, see that heater hose that splits into two different directions? Well, that's where the coach builder cut the hose and they split it to go to the rear air. Well, since it doesn't have a factory clamp on it that's got constant pressure on it, if one of those hoses starts to shrink a little bit because of the weather, they're gonna leak. And that's exactly what happened to us. So it was just a matter of getting under here and tightening them up. And what I actually ended up doing is I put two clamps on there on one of the Ys. Sometimes double clamping is the better way to do it. That way you've got a guaranteed hold that's going to be much better if you run into this issue. So the only reason I'm doing this video is just to get you guys to be proactive. Let me try to get my fat ass out of under here again. Okay. All right, so anyways, the only reason that I did this video is because I want you guys to be proactive with your cars. The weather's changing, you're gonna end up with all kinds of headaches. So go pop the hood, get underneath them, start checking hose clamps now, give them a little bit of a snug, not too much because it doesn't take much to break them, and it's probably gonna save you a world of headaches. This is probably the second car that I've seen this happen to. So that's it, the weather changes, things get cold, they shrink. Come on, I talked about it on Seinfeld, so it must be true. All right, everybody take care. I'll see you next time.